The sweat is stinging my eyes. It's 43 degrees and the air is sticky and humid. It's getting hard to breathe. I'm told my core temperature is now uncompensable. I don't know what this means, but it sounds bad. Around the world, global heating is already giving us more frequent heat waves, and when we get them, they're lasting longer and bringing more heat.
Today is officially the hottest day ever recorded.
Europe's being gripped by a heat wave.
Scorching heat wave.
Brutal heat wave.
A triple-digit heat wave.
Historic and deadly heat wave continues in Europe.
Parts of southern Australia are forecast to hit above 45 degrees Celsius.
But what I want to know is, what does this extreme heat do to the human body? We are in the University of Sydney's Thermal Ergonomics Laboratory. I'm actually in the preparation room. I'm getting ready to go into their climate chamber.
The idea of today's exposure is we're going to give you an idea of what the future might look like with heat stress and climate change. So we're going to be putting you in a climate chamber. And in that chamber, we can control the temperature and humidity very precisely. And we can simulate different versions of the future with climate change.
So the first experiment, it's going to be about 43 degrees centigrade and about 18% humidity. I thought this was a good idea a few months ago. Now I think it's absolutely terrible idea.
It's estimated that over 500,000 deaths occur annually due to extreme heat, and every single one of those deaths are preventable. And this is not just about people dying, it affects the way in which people are able to carry out their daily activities.
I've only just started walking on the treadmill and I'm already feeling hot and sweaty. My heart's racing, but so far I feel like my body's doing okay. I have no idea what my core temperature is, but I've been told that if it goes higher than 40 degrees, I'll be at risk of heat stroke. But yeah, I feel like it's not comfortable, but I could probably go a bit longer. Yeah. Well, this is like I'm in the shade, right? I'm not looking forward to the lamps going on, I'll be honest.
We're going to demonstrate how being in the sun versus the shade makes a big difference, because the temperature, which is reported on the weather forecast, for example, is always measured in the shade. And most people don't realize that.
Then the lamps turn on, and the effect is immediate. It's like walking out into full sun. I felt okay before they went on, but now it's gone up a couple of notches. The sweat is building and I can't seem to concentrate when the team's asking me questions. I'm glad this is nearly over.
The front here, and I'm just going to stop the treadmill.
Oh.
There we go. Feel a bit better?
Yeah.
It might take a minute, so just to stabilize yourself, and then we'll get off the treadmill. Yeah.
After an hour, my core temperature has peaked at 38.25 degrees Celsius, and I've lost about 470 grams of weight in sweat. Come into the aircon, I cooled down, I swore a bit, quite a lot, and I've had a bit more water. We're going to head back into the chamber. So the temperature is going to be about the same, it's going to be about 43 degrees, but the humidity is going to be twice as bad as it was in the first exposure. A lot of people think about like just temperature, how hot is it going to be tomorrow, but how important is humidity? I suppose I'm about to find out.
So humidity is the amount of water vapor that's in the air. And the reason that's important is that the only way in which your body can physiologically keep cool is that you produce sweat, but it's not the production of sweat that cools you down, it's the evaporation of sweat. Right. And it's the humidity in the air that prevents that sweat from evaporating, even though ambient temperature might be the same.
Yeah. Sometimes weather forecasters tell us what the temperature will feel like that day. 43 degrees and 36% humidity feels like 49.2 degrees, or a little over 120 degrees Fahrenheit. I thought the first exposure was bad. This is so much worse. So much worse. I just feel like someone's dropped a bucket of salty water all over me, a warm bucket of salty water. Yeah, my sweating isn't helping me. It's 30 minutes in. The sun lamps are coming on again. This is easily the hottest I have ever felt in my life.
First impressions, Graham, how does that feel?
Think about the hottest you felt on a really hot and humid day, and then somebody comes along with one of those space heaters, you know, those heaters and just kind of puts it in front of your face, you feel like you're being a little bit cooked. My core temperature was rising the whole time I was in the room, getting above 38 degrees. My heart rate peaked at 154 beats per minute, and I lost weight again.
Let's go straight out and we'll do exactly the same as last time, Greg. Alright, did really well there, mate.
I know, it feels almost worse coming in the aircon because I can now feel how wet I am. Gee. But I realise that like some people don't have a choice, and they're increasingly not going to have a choice to be in that. You know, privileged that I can open that big heavy door and just walk into some aircon. We can stop now. I'm done. But there was one thing I still didn't understand. Uncompensable.
Yeah, so uncompensable means that your body is trying to compensate for the additional heat that is entering your body because the air is hotter than you.
Yeah.
And we also got that extra heat that's coming via radiation from the lamps that's simulating the effect of the sun. But it's not enough. So if we're doubling the amount of humidity in the air, we could simply say it's probably making it twice as hard for that sweat to evaporate.
Yeah.
And so that has less of the cooling effect on you. You heat up at a faster rate. Your core temperature heats up at a faster rate. Your skin temperature will get warmer and make you feel less comfortable, and it places more demand on your cardiovascular system. So the rate at which your heart rate starts increasing as well will be faster.
Yeah, my heart rate seemed to get up to those peaks a lot sooner in the second one. Why would that be?
Well, simply because your skin temperature is going up. So basically, one of the things that determine how much blood you need or how much blood is directed to your skin surface is your skin temperature.
Right.
And so the warmer your skin temperature gets, the more the blood vessels in your skin dilate.
Yeah.
And that means you're then, because your body's really fighting, trying to direct more blood to the skin surface to try to help you keep your body cool. Yeah. The trouble is you only got so much blood inside your body.
Yeah.
And so if you didn't compensate somehow inside your body through your cardiovascular system, your blood pressure would go down and you start feeling lightheaded.
Yeah.
So what happens is your heart starts trying to increase something called cardiac output, which is the amount of blood that you circulate around the body every minute. We do that to maintain blood pressure. Really, the main way in which you can do that when you get hot is by increasing heart rate.
Yeah.
So your heart rate goes up and up and up and up.
What are the risks for people all over the world in living in warmer climates?
Many of the most vulnerable are perishing unnecessarily because of extreme heat and humidity, and it is very plausible that those impacts are just going to escalate.
Yeah.
In fact, it's pretty much almost certain unless we figure out a way to mitigate climate change in a more effective way, but also figure out ways in which we can adapt to the warming that's already baked in based on the decisions that we've made already.